Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Miss
Good
Anna.
morning, dears. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, Zilangan. Hello, Bahrakani and Benar. I think, yeah, Arkan as well. How are you doing, Kani, Benar, Arkan? The rest of the students, they don't know that we have class right now.
Good morning, Miss Banu.
Morning, Benargan. How are you?
Doing well. And how was your weekend?
It was great. Thank you so much. I spent
Did
it
you sleep?
Yes, I did sleep. I almost said that. I spent it sleeping, like always.
Like always. Actually, those days, because of exams, because of study, we didn't go out anywhere. So we just stayed at home and slept well.
Have exams?
No, I just studied for what we study, which we learn.
Okay, so you
Like
revised.
HTML, computer, English, everything.
All right, that's great. That's great. You spent your weekend well.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a great rest.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. So nobody else knows that we have class. أنا كنا زانن كدرسمان هي استا.
لا أنا خطي قران نت نبي.
بلا ما زام خطية تو ساعات نونيو. قرانتك
والله.
يو بقرانتك جوين نبون؟
نعم بختي مالا.
بس لا نو سيوياكاتو
نو سيغاتو اوكي كادا دقيقة شوستين نو چل دقيقة دسبيكين بزانين لا ناخدنا هاتبتو يا خدا جان لنا بود شكا دونه بوستم كر بلام كس رسبون تان نبو I don't know. Hello Kanigan, how are you? Okay, we only wait 3 more minutes for the students to join. And then Miss Ashna has a presentation to do for you guys. It's about a very interesting topic, and we start at 9:40, okay?
Good morning. If you hear me, please, can you say something? In Spanish.
Do you hear me? Morning.
Yes.
Yes, okay, okay, great. Here's Miss Ashna.
Good morning again. Do you hear me now?
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning, everyone.
I'm great.
Thank you, Kani. What about the others? How was your weekend? Hello. Can you say something? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I will. Okay, I will start today. Of course, with Ms. Banu's permission, today I'm going to explain a topic for you. I hope it's useful and you take benefit from it. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. the topic is about the difference between due to and because of. Lots of people say that due to and because of are the same, but it's not the same. Due to means bahoy and because of means labar away. And I think in Arabic language بسبب. Later Ms. Banu can explain it for you. Due to works like an adjective. As Ms. Banu in the previous lectures, she explained it for you, adjective in the details. Adjective is describe a noun. It's describe a noun or modify a noun, but because of works like an adverb. Adverb means it's describe a verb. The formula of due to is like we have noun is the first part of the sentence. We have a noun or scene or event, but in the last part also we have a noun. So we have noun, due to and noun, but because of is different. At the half first of the sentence, we have an action or something is happened. Someone does something, someone is something. And after because of also we have a noun. So we have because of and due to. After both of them we have noun, but before because of we have an action. Something is happened and something does something. Someone does something. Let's see some examples. The delay was due to the snowstorm. The delay here is just a noun. Due to is modified this noun. And after that, we have also a noun, which is a snowstorm. Who can translate it in Kurdish? Can you tell me the meaning of this sentence? No one?
Means دوکاتنەکە بە بۆنەی بەفرەکەوە بوو.
دەست خۆش. دواکەوتنەکە بەهۆی باوبۆرانی بەفرەکەوە بوو. بەڵێ. Next sentence. The mistake was due to inexperience. The mistake here in this sentence is also a noun, and inexperience is the opposite of experience. It's a noun. So we have noun, due to, and noun. I think it is. Do you understand it? Who can translate it? Someone else? Not only Kani. What about the others?
هەڵەکە بەهۆی نەشارەزاییەوە بوو.
بەڵێ دەست خۆش. Next sentence. Her success was due to her intelligence. Her success here is a noun, and intelligence is also a noun. So we have noun, due to, and intelligence. And the last sentence is, my low grade is due to lack of study. As you know, we have no action in the first part of the sentence. If we use due to, there is nothing is happened. It's just a noun. We used a noun. But because of, let's see the sentence of because of, the flight was delayed because of the snowstorm. Something is happened in this part of the sentence. What has happened? The flight was delayed. گەشتەکە دواخرا لەبەرەوەی باران بوو. بەڵێ. We have a verb here, delayed. She made a mistake because of her inexperience. she did something, or Sarah did something, someone did something. She made a mistake because of her inexperience. She succeeded because of her intelligence. Here we have a verb, succeeded, and then because of, and after that we have noun. Intelligence is a noun. He did not study very hard because of his illness. We have an action, something is happened, and after that we have because of and now. Do you have any questions? Do you understand? Come on, guys. Say something.
Please.
Hello. I hope you have understanding or not. Say something.
Thank you, Miss. I understand well. Thank you so much.
Okay, what about the others? Do you have any questions? Yes, we understand. Thanks. Thanks, Kani. Okay. Okay. Ms. Banu, it's your turn, I think.
Okay, hello guys. So Miss Ashna thought you guys spoke more than you do, but I told her that's it. Nobody else is gonna speak. Don't hope for too much from them.
Actually, today I didn't hear a people. I don't know why. Those
Actually,
back
very few people have joined the lesson. I think they
Just-
didn't know. Maybe they didn't know the class was now, but I did post about this yesterday, so I thought you should have known. Good morning, Madeline. Anyways, they can watch the video again later. I'll tell Ms. Avesta to be nice about the absentees. Madeline عيد في عيد هلا راح عيد بالعربي تمام؟ اوكي. مس أشنا حكت لكم عن due to و because of. راح نشوف الفرق ما بيناتهم. الفرق ما بين due to and because of is that due to works like an adjective. due to بيشتغل كصفة تمام. بيجي ما بين اسمين تمام. بيجي ما بين اسمين. بيجي ما بين two nouns. It comes between two nouns. But because of works like an adjective, it comes after a verb. Okay, it comes after an action. Because of بيجي بعد شغلة, but بيجي بعد فعل. تمام. يعني بيشتغل كadverb وبيجي بعد فعل. Okay. خلينا نشوف كيف بيصير هذا الشيء. بس because of بعده كمان بيجي اسم. So because of بيجي ما بين فعل على يساره وعلى اليمين في عنا اسم. بس due to بيجي ما بين اسمين. So a noun of a thing or an event, okay? A noun of a thing or an event, then due to, then a noun. But something happens, then because of, then a noun. This is the rule. يعني شو في عنا بالdue to في عنا اسم لشغلة أو في عنا شيء event أو حدث بس الاسم تبعه تمام مو الفعل. بعد due to بعده noun. بس because of بيجي قبله شغلة حصلت, something happens, and then because of and then a noun. اثنيناتهم بيستخدموا مع كل التنسات. هذا كان لقلها مو تنسى كان بكارن كشمانية. Okay. For example, the delay was due to the thunderstorm. التأخير كان بسبب العاصفة. Okay. بس the delay is a noun. You know, the delay بيكون اسم. تمام. The mistake was due to inexperience. اوكي الغلطة كانت بسبب عدم الخبرة inexperience. Her success was due to her intelligence. نجاحها كان بسبب ذكائها. اوكي success, the mistake, the delay هدول كلهم أسماء تمام. due to بيربط لنا the delay مع السبب وهو thunderstorm snowstorm sorry. My low grade is due to lack of study. This is a lack. درجتي القليلة بسبب قلة الدراسة. Okay. خلينا نجيب هدول كلهم ونحط because of محلهم. The flight was delayed. The flight was delayed because of the thunderstorm. Okay. Not the delay was because due to. It's the flight was delayed. فعلك معناه عندنا فعل وفاعل وكمان بعدها بيجي because of. Okay. She made a mistake. She made a mistake. Something happened. هي غلطت أو عملت غلطة بسبب. الترجمة تبعهم due to because of اثنيناتهم بسبب. بس الفرق بيكون إنه due to قبله بيجي اسم بس because of قبله بيجي فعل. فعنا فاعل وفعل وبعده because of. So she made a mistake because of her inexperience. Same translation. نفس الترجمة. She succeeded because of her intelligence. Again. نجاحها كان بسبب ذكائها. نفس الشيء. بس هو she succeeded. This one is a verb, you know. He did not study very hard because of his illness. ما درس كتير منيح بسبب مرضه. Okay, he did not study very hard. This is our verb here. And that's the end. افتهمتي مادلين؟ في أي سؤال؟ تفضلوا. Do you guys have any questions about these? تفضلوا. فرمون أقرب شارك تانية. Hello محمد نبيل. Good morning. Okay. Age persaran yela saram babato. All right, very good. Thank you so much, Ms. Ashna. It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot. Although you guys embarrassed me, you should have spoken a little bit more. She kept saying, they don't hear me. I was like, no, they hear you. They just don't speak. Okay. Today we'll talk about adverbs of frequency. Okay. We've already written a paragraph about daily routines. You know, we will not do that again. But I'll just talk to you about the adverbs of frequency. We know that it's used with present simple. You'll just have more information about those. اليوم راح نحكي عن ال adverbs of frequency. هن بيستخدموا لنكتب paragraph daily routine أو العادات اليومية. بس احنا كاتبين هذا الشيء من قبل فبس راح نحكي عن ال adverbs of frequency. انتوا بتعرفوا انه بيستخدم مع ال present simple مع المضارع البسيط. زانن adverb of frequency كان لقى present simple بكاريان بس ما كردون بيشتر بلام امرو باسيكي ورتريانا كين daily routine paragraph ما نصر نسيوا بيسنا كاودو بارب كينو بلام بولا موضوع باسي روتينك شتيتان كده زانن كadverb of frequency كان شون بكاريان ولا تحاول تيكي تنسيا بكاريان. Let me bring you the slides. سلایدەکی ئاشنا خانیشتان بۆ دانێم ئەمڕۆ خەمتان نەبێت. اوكي ام باسی adverb of frequency لەناو مەلزەمەکەشتانە هەیە ئەوەی lesson adverb یەکەم دانە یەکەم slide lesson 2 ئەوە بزانم شتێکی نووسرا level 2 yeah yes let's see adverb of frequency. So we have these adverbs of frequency. They are put in a list according to which one of them is more likely to happen. خوي adverb of frequency معناه چیه؟ معناه شتێکە کە دووبارە بێتەوە چەندێک دووبارە بێتەوە. اوكي المرات عدد المرات أو كم مرة بيتكرر هذا الفعل بنستخدم adverbs of frequency لنحكي عنه. اوكي مرات التكرار. هدول ال Adverbs of Frequency اللي عم تشوفوه على الشاشة هلا معني كيس الشاشة كان استا ببي ورا يخراون ككاميان زياتر لو يتلان رؤيا اوكي ما مستا كان تنوتيان باني ورنوشا it's okay كوشش as long as you're watching the lesson okay. So we have always first, always, okay? So if we say something happens always, it means it's happening 100% all the time, okay? دائما, always, بهمي شيء. I always study after class, always. أما روتيني كهمو رجع دوباره بتو ببي exception, 100%, okay? It's repeated every single day. 90% we have usually, okay? Usually. So it's not always, but it's usually. معظم الأوقات. Okay? زوربي كاتا كان usually. بشويكي أساي أو الرواية. But if there's an interruption, then it will stop. يعني هذا الشيء بشكل مستمر بيحصل بس في احتمال إنه يتوقف يوم من الأيام. Okay? Usually. يمكن بسبب شيء تأخير يمكن إنترنت ينقطع يمكن تكون مريض أو شيء في حالة بيستخدم usually هذا بيكون 90%. I usually walk to work. معظما في معظم الأوقات أنا بروح مشيا على الأقدام على الشغل. Normally and generally a bit less than usually. Okay? Normally and generally بشكل أقل من usually بيحصلوا هدول يعني بشكل طبيعي بأساي بلكاتيكي أسايا I normally get good marks يعني معظما أو في معظم الأوقات the translation can be the same get good marks but know that it's less than usually. Often and frequently هر زوري كات زوري نيكات في معظم الأوقات مرة تانية الترجمة بتغلط أوكي في الترجمة ما فينا يعني نفرق بينهم كتير بس فرقوا ما بينهم بالإنجليزي. I often read in bed at night. It's less frequent than normally and usually. زوربي كات من شو لناوجيجا كتاب أخوانه في معظم الأوقات أنا بقرأ كتاب قبل ما أنام أو لما أكون على السرير. Sometimes it's 50%. هنجار, okay? Sometimes. I sometimes sing in the shower. هنجار أو في بعض الأحيان أنا بغني بالحمام. لا حمام أقول عني يلا. Who sings in the shower? Anybody here sings in the shower? كسلر أقول عني يلا كاتجوتا حمام.
No.
No? Why? It's fun. Try it. Nobody sings? Nobody sings in the shower? Nobody at all here? Oh my God. You're lying. You're all singing in the shower.
Yeah, you're right. We sing in the shower.
Yeah, everybody sings in the shower. Why do you
Always,
have to say no? Always. And you think you have a really nice voice when you sing in the shower, you know?
No. When I sing, my sisters can please stop singing. Please
Oh my
stop.
God. Please stop singing. من بس تقولي لي من حمامة. Yes, كوشش. Well, you play a song and you sing along with it. But be careful. Don't put your phone in the water.
No, actually I sing, and when I sing, my sisters can please stop singing. If the singers now you are singing this song, definitely will kill you.
Oh my God. No, I'm sure you have a nice voice. You have a raspy voice, Benar. Actually. So sing for us once. خلينا أسمعي مشيت حمامة كل يوم قريب بلي. That makes you more confident. Sorry?
If I was alone, definitely I will sing, but
if you were alone, okay. I understand, yeah. Okay. So after sometimes we have occasionally في المناسبات يعني زور بكمي بدقمني okay. I occasionally بكمي go to bed late زور كم دران أروما يعني دران أخوم نادرا ما أو قليلا ما occasionally أو بس في المناسبات بروح على يعني بنام متأخر okay. seldom زور كم ترلا occasionally زور كم okay قليل جدا seldom. I seldom put salt on my food. زور كم خويا كم بخوارنا كانوا oh my god it must be some terrible food. أنا قليلا ما كتير يعني كتير قليل حتى أقل من occasionally بحط ملح على الأكل. hardly ever or rarely or hardly ever يعني نادرا ما اوكي زور بدقمن. I hardly ever get angry زور بكميلة أنا من ترابهم نادرا ما بعصب أنا. Actually that's wrong I do get angry. And then we have 0% never, so always 100% never 0%. Vegetarians never eat meat. النباتيين أبدا ما بياكلوا لحم. صوزة خورگان يعني فعلا vegetarians بيجوا گوشت ناخون. Okay. So what do we have? These are two rules. It's okay. They're about adverbs anyway. So we have a subject, an adverb, and then a main verb, or we can have subject, then verb be, then adverb. He is always happy. In this case, we have an adverb and then an adjective, if you can notice this one. So I got main verb كمان verb be. Okay. I got main verb كمان verb be بدوايا adverb bit adverb will modify كدني adjective usually. Okay, so he is the subject, is the verb be, always is an adverb, and happy is an adjective. Always is modifying the adjective happy. He is always happy. Okay, always happy. أول حالتك أجر بدوي verb adverb bit. أي بلش حالتك معناها هي adverb كبيش main verb أجر verb كمان main verb أو adverb كلا بيش يوت. بلا ما أجر main verb كمان auxiliary verb أو adverb كبدوايات. أوكي. لما يكون عندنا الauxiliary verb بيكون الفعل الأساسي الadverb بيجي بعده. بس هون لما في عندنا adverb he is always لحالة ما في عندها أي معنى. فهي بتجي always بيجي لحتى يقول يزيد لنا معنى الكلمة happy وهو الادجكتيف. في أي حالة بيجي الادفيرب قبل الفعل الأساسي في حالة إنه الفعل الأساسي أو المين verb يكون regular verb مو auxiliary verb. Okay. So Daniel, a subject, always adverb, passes. Pass is a main verb. Auxiliary verb nia. Verb be nia. So it's a main verb. We have the adverb coming before it. Always passes his exams. In this case, the adverb is modifying the verb. Lera adverbaka modify verbakat, neck adjective. Okay. Any questions about this slide? برسيارة لسرم سلايدا. ايه أسئلة تفضلوا. No one? Great. Okay. The adverb of frequency goes before a main verb, except for the verb when you have the verb to be. This was what I just talked about. So we have subject, adverb, main verb. I always remember to do the chores. دائما بتذكر إنه أعمل شغل البيت. Always is the adverb, remember is the main verb, always is modifying the verb remember. Okay. An adverb of frequency goes after verb to be. For example, we have subject, then verb to be, then adverb. They are always pleased to see their daughter. هنا دائما سعيدين لما يشوفوا بنتهم أو بشوفت بنتهم. Okay. In this case, just like we talked, we have the verb to be here and always comes after it. And after the adverb, we have an adjective because the adverb will modify the adjective. Always pleased. We can also say they are pleased to see their daughter. but we have brought the word always. It's an adverb of frequency to tell us how frequently they're pleased to see their daughter, you know. Chinik, يعني حزقن chinik چگم بینن. They're always pleased to do that, okay? So that's that. When we use an auxiliary verb, have, will, must, might, could, would, can, أمانة auxiliary verb و modal verb, okay? Modal verb يعني بيوتره. أواني شي كن auxiliary verb كان have, will, must, might, could, would, can هدول بيكونوا كمان auxiliary verbs أو أفعال مساعدة بنقلن المودal verbs كمان except for have and will. Have و will modal verb نين بلام must و might و could و would و should و shall و أمانة هويان modal verb. They're also auxiliary verbs. هدول الأفعال ما بين القوسين must, might, could, would و should و shall هدول بيكونوا اسمهم modal verbs كمان بيكونوا من الأفعال المساعدة أو auxiliary verbs. في حال في عنا هدول الأفعال the adverb is placed between the auxiliary and the main verb. Okay, this is also true for to be. أما بحالتي verb auxiliary verb to be شراسته لحالتك أم verb أنا ما نهبو adverbك أكيوتا كيو أكيوتا بيني auxiliary verbك و main verbك بوشي لبروي لحالتك auxiliary verb ما نهبه main verb ما نهبه. Okay, بلام لحالتك verb to be بتنيا به أو خويا به main verb أما وكوام حالتي إيريلي وكوام إليه. Okay, that's if the main verb is the auxiliary verb to be. بلام أجر auxiliary verb to be شمان هبو main verb شمان هبو أو adverbك أكيرتا بينيانو. إذا في عنا هدول auxiliary verbs هدول الأفعال المساعدة وكمان في عنا فعل أساسي في الجملة main verb فالadverb بيقع ما بين auxiliary verb والmain verb. adverbك أكيرتا كيو بين main verb و auxiliary verb. Let's see how. The rule is subject, auxiliary, adverb, and then main verb. So, she can sometimes eat meat. She subject, auxiliary verb can. The adverb is sometimes, and the main verb is eat. Okay? She can sometimes eat meat. We don't say she sometimes can eat meat. No, it will sound unnatural. It's better if we say she can sometimes eat meat or sometimes, comma, she can eat meat. That's also correct. But it's better if we put the adverb between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. Another example, I, subject, would, auxiliary verb, hardly ever is the, how do we say, it's the adverb of frequency. Be is the main verb here. Be lera main verba, okay? Cruel to someone, be cruel to someone, okay? And the rest of it is a compliment. Any questions? عندكم أي سؤال بهذا السلايد؟ برسيار؟ Okay, بس تشاو. So أم سلايد لسروي كأدفرب كأكيوت كيو. Okay, شوين يم adverb أنا ما نكون كيو. لحالتك كمين verb ما نهبه لا يعني verbك أساي ما نهبه نك auxiliary verb نك verb be أو adverb كمان كيوت كيو كيوت بيش main verb أما بواقع. Okay, كيوت بيش main verb. I always remember to do the chores. باش always كمان adverb remember main verb. باش اگر verb كمان main verb كمان auxiliary verb to be به أو adverb كمان كيوت دوای verb بيكو. They subject are auxiliary verb to be إنجا adverb كمان ك always. لم حالتا كبز main verb كمان auxiliary verb to be بدواي adverb كو عادة adjective و adverb كا modify adjective كا وتمان adverb تواني modify adjective كا تواني modify verb كا اش تواني modify adverb كتير كا لم حالتانا كبدواي verb to be آيات عادة خو من adjective من هي أم adverb of frequency ئەکەوێتە پێشیەوە بۆی زیاتر دەری بخا بۆی معناکی دەرخا بۆی پێمان بڵێ چەندێک ئەم شتە ڕوایە okay how frequently چەندە دووبارە بێتەوە باش ئەمە وتمانە گەر main verbێکمان هەبێ وەگەر auxiliary verbi to be مان هەبێ ئەگەر auxiliary verbەکانی ترمان هەبێ وەکو have وەکو will must might could would can shall should ئەگەر ئەمانەمان هەبێ چێکین adverb of frequency ئەکەوێتە بینی ئەم auxiliary verbانە و verبە ئەساسیەکەمان یان main verbەکەمانەوە چونکە ئەگەر auxiliary verbمانە بێ بە main verbiشمان هەبێ ئەمانە خۆیان ناتوانن بە تەنیا verb بن پێویستیان بە main verbiش هەیە بەس verb to be ئەتوانێت خۆی main verb بێ ئەگەر بە تەنیا بێت ئەتوانێ کردداری سەرەکی بێ باش بەڵام ئەگەرەمانی ترمان هەبێ ئەوە ناتوان خوان بە تەنیا بن verبێکی ئەساس کردارێک سەرەکیشان لەگەڵایە باش لەم حاڵەتە adverb of frequencyەکەمانەکەوێتە بینی ئەم auxiliaryانە و کردارە سەرەکیەکەوە بۆ نمونە she can sometimes eat meat شیەکە چیە بکەرە کانەکە auxiliaryە sometimes ئەکە adverb of frequencyە ئیتەکە verbە main verbە کردداری سەرەکی باشە نمونەی دووەم I subjectە would auxiliary verbە hardly ever adverb of frequencyە be لێرە main verbە وتمان verb to be ئەتوانێ main verb بێ باشە ئەگەر verbi ترمان نەبێ لەبەری کەلیمەی cruel ناتوانێ verb بێ be cruel ئەوترە نەک cruel cruel خۆی adjectivە ناکرێ بە verb okay to someone compliment تاوکەرە با بڵێن is it clear better اوكي هيك بسيطة فرمون تفضل
No, thank you, Miss.
okay. Welcome you're welcome okay ئەم adverbانی خوارەوە هەدول الادverbs اللي مذكورين هون ما فينا نستخدمهم في أول الجملة أوكي أما adverbانا ناتوانين لسرتاي رستايا بكاريان بينين كوكوشين usually normally often frequently sometimes occasionally أمانة sorry we can use them we can use them at the start of a sentence أمانة أتوانين بكاريان بينين لأول رستايا سخيبون بوشي بكارنا بكاريان أوكي هدول الادverbs فينا نستخدمهم في أول الجملة وهنا شو بيكونوا usually, normally, often, frequently, sometimes and occasionally. For example, occasionally I like to eat noodles. Okay, but we cannot use the following adverbs at the beginning of a sentence. أمانة sorry بەڵام ئەمانەیان ناتوانین بخەینە ئەوڵی ڕستەوە بس هدول اللي بعدهم أم يجوا always seldom rarely hardly ever and never ما فينا نحطهم بأول الجملة أمانة خوارو ناتوانين لأول رستاء دان بنين أوكي كاتاتوانين چي دانين لأول رستاء usually normally often frequently sometimes occasionally بدواشيانا كومات أوكي بەڵام ئەمانەی تر ناتوانین بیان خینە ئەوڵۆ بە لە ناوە ڕاستا بن یعنی یا لە دوای سەبجەکتەوە بن یا لە دوای verb to be ئەوە بن وەکو باسمان کرد لە یاساکانی پێشوە always seldom rarely hardly ever and never ما فينا نحط always seldom rarely hardly ever و never في أول الجملة لازم نحطهم بنص الجملة يعني بداخل الجملة أوكي بس خلوا بالكم adverbs of frequency اللي فينا نحطهم بأول الجملة مثل usually, normally, often and frequently, sometimes, occasionally لما بنحطهم بالأول لازم تجي بعدهم فاصلة تمام؟ Okay, as an example, we use hardly ever and never with positive, not negative verbs. Hardly ever, never لقل رستي positive بكاريانين يعني لرستي positive نك لرستي negative. Okay, why? Can anyone guess why?
They have a negative meaning. That's
Okay,
why.
yes, exactly. They have a negative meaning, that's why. بۆچی ناتوانین دوو نێگەتیڤ بێکەوە بەکاربێنین ما فينا نحط شغلتين نيجاتيف ورا بعض.
It become positive.
Yes, double negative becomes positive. We cannot use them like that. It will be wrong. باشا دو نيجاتيف بدوية كبكار بينين معناه positive again غلطة بيت لبروا بكاري ناهنين. So hardly ever never لرستي positive عدانين كخوان معناه negative يعني هي. نك بيخين رستيكي negative لقل negative كو أمانش خوان negative لكن معناه غلط ما بدرس again. بنحط ال hardly ever وال never هن عندهم معنى negative في عندهم معنى سلبي ما فينا نحطهم بجملة سلبية أصلا لأنه سلبي شغلتين سلبي راح يخلونا معنى positive أو إيجابي فراح يطلع غلط بالمعنى. So she hardly ever comes to see me. We don't say she hardly ever doesn't come to see me. It will be wrong. Yeah. So she hardly ever comes to see me. الزور كمية بينا. They never say please or thank you. أبدا ما بيقولوا رجاء أو شكرا. قد نالن سباس و دسخوش. Okay. لا بزحمة دسخوش. معناه نيجاتيف يعني ناتوانين رستاق خوي نيجاتيف وماني شي تبكين. They never not say or they never do not say please or thank you. See, it's wrong. We cannot use it. أي ever اللي كارينين. We use ever in questions and negative statements. وشي ever اللي كارينين لبرسيارة لقل رستي negative. Usually لقل present perfect أبكاريت ever. Okay. Neverish. So, have you ever been to Erbil? Have you ever been to Erbil? Or have you ever been to Paris? Let's say you say no, I have never been to Paris. Have you ever have you ever? And your answer will also be in present perfect. experience I've not سكا أما غلطة نك غلطة بكارناد. I've not ever been to Erbil or I have never been to Erbil. It's better to say I have never been to Erbil because it's not common to say I have not ever been to Erbil. Leberoy, no, Eka, you know, it sounds weird. بس لبروي man ever the negative statement تبع كاي الراسة أتوانين بلين I have not ever been to Erbil. فينا نقول I have not ever been to Erbil بس ما بنقول هيك بشكل طبيعي. هو صح لأنه الإيفر بيستخدم مع في الجمل النيجاتيف. ليه؟ لأنه هو عنده معنى بوزيتيف. بس الأكثر شيوعا أنه نقول I have never been to. وبنستخدم المضارع التام present perfect مع ever will never لأنهم بيحكوا عن شيء experience. We've said that present perfect is used with experiences. Okay, any questions here? كاتا توانين بلين. Normally I go to work with my dad, but we cannot say always I go to work with my dad. No. Why? Because always needs to come in the middle of the sentence. I always go to work with my dad. Okay? I always. So it's not in the beginning. Okay, let's take a 5-minute break. I will see you at 10:33. No, 32. 10:32.
What about computer lesson, Miss? Actually, chapter, do you have computer lesson?
Yeah, you do. Right after the English class, you have computer class. It's all right, Muhammad. Keshania, but I'm doing a post on Bokirden. It might have been a little late. Sorry about that. But it's not a problem. Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break. We start again in 5 minutes. Okay, hello again.
Welcome again.
Thank you so much. Okay, we had only one slide left. I wish we had finished it, but anyways. We have some adverbs that we can use in case we wanted to be more specific, okay? These as well are used with the present simple, okay? So we can use every day, once a month, twice a year, 4 times a day, every other week, يعني حفتين أسبوع أسبوع لا, every other week, okay? Daily and monthly. These are also adverbs of frequency, but we call them definite adverbs of frequency, okay? Because we know when they are repeated, okay? So if you say seldom, if you say occasionally, if you say normally, you don't know when, but you know it's repeated. But with the definite adverbs of frequency, we know exactly when they are repeated. أزانين بالضبط كي دوباره أبنو. Adverb of frequency كان يتر أمان زين دوباره أبنو أمان زين راديت دوباره بنو كان شان كنا بنعرف في التكرار كيف كان أو كم مرة كان بيتكرر هذا الشيء بس مع ال definite adverbs of frequency adverb of frequency المحددين أو ال definite ones بنعرف بالضبط امتى بيتكرروا زانين بالضبط كي دوباره بنو اوكي every day هم روجة كل يوم once a month مرة بالشهر جارك لمانكا twice a year مرتين بالسنة دوجة لصالكا 4 times a day تراجع للرجكا every other week أسبوع لا حفتين daily برجانا monthly mangana okay so these we call them the definite adverbs of frequency. All right, any questions about adverbs of frequency in general? طبعا هميان usually لقل روتينا بكاريان باسكني روتين بكاريان لقل present simple بكاريان وكوتمان بلام ever و never من هي كوانا لقل present perfect بكاريان لقل present simple شا بكاريان بلام لقل present perfect زياتر. Okay, any questions؟ أي أسئلة تفضلوا.
No, thank you, Ms. Van.
All right, great. Okay, so I wanted to talk about narrative paragraphs with you guys. Do you have an idea what a narrative paragraph is? A narrative, okay? So it comes from narration, narrate, narrator, okay. So narrative is what part of speech? Okay, well, cautious. That one is up to you. Narrative, what part of speech is it? Narrative, two part of speech.
Adjective.
Adjective. Yes, adjective. Narration.
Noun.
Noun. Okay. Narrate. Verb. Narrator. Noun of person.
Noun person.
Noun of person. Yes. Narrative يعني اشتياق الجرانوي به يكون كقص حكاية. اوكي. يعني شيء بنحطه بالتسلسل حسب الأحداث according to chronological order. ببيوي كردارة كان شون رياون لكونو بو استا باسيك يعني على استا بو كون أرين باسيكين أو narration بيوتي جيرانو. اوكي. قص الحكاية على شخص narration إنه تحكي شيء لحدا. اوكي. To narrate is the verb. The person who narrates is the narrator أو كسيجيرانو كشخص اللي بيحكي أو بيقص الحكاية أو القصة بيكون narrator. أوكي. OR و ER إيش معناها OR و ER آخرين السر noun أي كان ب noun of person. باشا اتشنسر وشا أي كان of noun of person أي كان بناوي كسكا كإيشاكا ال OR وال ER بيروحوا على الكلمة بيحولوها ل noun of person Okay, so we have act, actor, okay, or actress for female. Narrate, narrator, or narrator with OR. What else do we have? I don't know. Anyways,
Speaker.
yeah, speak, speaker with ER. It is also a noun of a person. Yeah, very good. These are the words that we need to write a narrative paragraph. So what is a narrative paragraph? It's a paragraph in which, what happened? A paragraph in which we?
It's a story, like story, you tell a story about something.
Yeah, it's a paragraph in which we narrate or we tell a story. جوريكي باراجرافا كأمشتيكي تيا أجيرينو. Okay, نوع من الباراجراف اللي احنا فيه نقص حكاية على شخص. Okay, so what tense should we be using if we're telling a story? What tense?
Present perfect.
No, but present perfect.
Past, I think past.
Usually past, yes. Usually the past tenses, we use them to talk about a story or to narrate a story, and usually past simple, okay? Because we do know when things have happened. If we don't know, then we can change it according to the story. But past simple is usually used to tell a story. How do we put the events according to chronological order? ببيكات بحسب الوقت, okay? So for example, you say, when I was 5 years old, this happened, then this happened, then that happened, then after that, that happened, finally this happened, and now I'm the person I am today, okay? بتشوني باسيكي علي كمان بيم صالان بوم دوي أو ريا دوي أو جورة بوم دوي جورة تربوي أوكي ساعتها كونو بو تازا ببي كات ببي زياد بوني كات إما ريك خين كردارة كان شون ريانا أما نحط الأحداث بحسب حدوثها الأقدم للأحدث كونترين كردار كرويا بها تتازترين ريك خين بوشوه تمام. That's a narrative paragraph. Okay, we will read a narrative paragraph which will give you an idea about how it's done, and I will give you an assignment and you will write me a paragraph or tell me a story about something that happened in your childhood or a really long time ago. So you'll tell me a story using past simple and using a narrative paragraph format.
Good morning, miss.
Sorry?
I said good morning.
Good morning, Esther. Where have you been?
Sorry, I was mistaken that there won't be internet till 10:30.
Yeah, okay.
And now I checked my email. I saw that you sent us an link. I mean the link for the lesson.
It's
At,
okay.
9 o'clock. Sorry for that.
No problem, Esther. Yeah, and you can watch the lesson again.
Yes.
Okay.
So there won't be any problem. Shall I contact Avesta for that or
No problem. No problem. I'll tell her about it. Okay.
Okay, sorry
Because
for that.
it's not just you. It's a lot of the students. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. No problem. Okay. Okay, an example. Yes. Yes, who would like to read? Okay, this is a paragraph by a writer. His name is David Foster Wallace, and the paragraph's name is, or the writing's name is A Ticket to the Fair. Okay, a ticket to the fair. Who would like to read? هنا جار نوسرغان كناراتيف باراجراف بكار أهنن الشرنية بباستيش بينوسن ببرزنت ينوسن أوكي بوشي مشتاقن بوي خينا ركزياتر این بێت زیاتر کۆنێکت بێ بە پەرەگرافەکەەوە با بڵین ئەگەر پاست بێ تۆ لە خۆیەوە دوورەکەیتۆ لێ ڕابردووە ڕیاوە but if it's used in present he's still telling a story بەڵام بە present باسیەکە بۆی خوێنەرەکە زیاتر هەستکار ڕەبتی هەیە بە پەرەگرافەکە و لە ئێستا ئەم شتە ڕۆیە في بعض الأحيان الكتاب لما بيكتبوا الشيء بالناريتيف باراجراف أو بالباراجراف اللي بيحكي عن شيء ما بيستخدموا الباست سمبل بيستخدموا البريزنت tenses. ليش بيعملوا هذا الشيء؟ لحتى القارئ يكون عنده ربط بالباراجراف أو يحس إنه قريب من الكتابة تمام؟ بس هو كمان بيكون narrative paragraph. Okay? So it's basically the creativity of the writer. نوسر هذا المعنى في قلب الشعر بكيف خوي يعني بتنسى نوسر. Okay? That's that case. But usually if you're telling a story, use the past simple until you're very proficient in the language. هتاوكو زور يعني زلزمانك بقوة نبن محاولة ما كان يعني حكاياتك بقارنو كلا رابر دوابو وبستبا present بينو سن لبريتو شي هلابن. I think this one is more interesting. Let's read this one. Who would like to read? Okay, I didn't remember. We don't have volunteers. I must choose myself. Yes, Esther, read since you're late.
Okay, miss. After a time, tired by his dancing, apparently, he settled on the window, ledged in the sun, and the queer spectacle being at an end. I forgot about him. Then, looking up, my eyes was caught by him. He was trying to resume his dancing, but seemed either so stiff or so awkward that he could only flutter to the bottom of the window pane. And when he tried to fly across it, he failed. Being intent on other matters, I watched these
futile
attempts for a time without thinking, and unconsciously waiting for him to resume his flight, as one waits for a machine that has stopped momentarily. Yes, sorry. To start again without considering the reason of its failure after perhaps a seventh attempt. He slipped from the wooden ledge and fell, fluttering his wings onto his back on the window sill. The helplessness of his attitude roused me. Yes, roused me. It flashed upon me that he was in difficulties. He could no longer raise himself. His legs struggled vainly. But as I stretched out a pencil, meaning to help him to right himself, it came over me that the failure and the awkwardness were the approach of death. I laid the pencil down again.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. So do you have any idea what she's talking about? This is by Virginia Woolf. Okay.
Yes, miss, I didn't get the meaning of the text. She was talking about a man who was trying to dance, but
not a man, no. A moth. This is a moth, okay? A moth that was dying by her window. All right. You see, it's a bit confusing because she's talking about it as if it's a person, you know?
غيث اسمه بظن بالعربي
شلون؟
اسمه بالعربي ما بعرف شو.
Have no
إما
idea. No idea what
Isn't
what
it kind of butterfly?
it's a kind of a butterfly.
باترفلاي بس مو
but
فراشة كاملة، هي
لا
بيقولوا لها
مو
موس.
فراشة. إيه.
مو فراشة.
مو فراشة. You see, it's even called a moth before it has wings. It just I don't know, the worm itself, it's called a moth. It's different from a flower. It's uglier than a flower. I mean, than a butterfly. شوية أقبح من الفراشة. شوية أقبح منه. Okay. جورك لم نوع حشرة. So it's dying. لأنه paragraphك باسي ناكك أو باسي mothك أكا. You see, بس باسي wings أكا fluttering his wings.
Yes.
You know, لم حالة أنا هستكين كالا slipped يلا لاي بنجرك يا you see لم حالة أنا زانين كما باسي بشرنا كالاني باسي حشرة بكا بس نامي paragraphك يا death of a moth. Death of a moth. So that's why we know that it's a dying moth. And she's just talking about that it's trying to fly, but it's failing. And she tries to help him and thinks about him. Then she ignores him again. So we understand from this that it's a story about a moth dying. Okay? Anyone want to read again one more time? This time you will know what it's about and you'll understand it more. What's the word futile? It's a very interesting word to me. Futile. Futile attempts. محاولات فاشلة. كان هولكي بيسود. يعني كان هولكي فشل شكست خواردو futile بإسفادية. Okay. What else? What other words do you see that are interesting to you and you don't know? Queer spectacle يعني شتكي زور غريب وجاوز كبينيم. Spectacle means something that I see. It's a scene, like a scene. مشهد غريب. A queer or a weird spectacle.
يعني غريب.
Looking up, my eyes were caught by him, trying to resume his dancing. Awkward يعني غريب الأطوار. غريب الأطوار. شتكي.
غريب عنه.
Yeah. شتكي السير وسمرة. Okay. The bottom of the window pane. Let me show you what's a window pane.
أسفل يعني تحت الشباك في عنا هاي
Yeah.
أيوة.
Exactly. So the bottom of the window. Momentarily يعني بشويكي مؤقت.
اسمها بالعربي قصة. هاي الفراشة.
قصة. Okay. Interesting. momentarily يعني بهي اللحظة بس متوقف مثل ما واحد يعني بتقول إنه أنا كنت عم بنتظر هي الحشرة حتى تبدأ بالطيران مرة تانية مثل ما إنه تكون هي ماشين أو جهاز بس متوقف عن الشغل لحظة واحدة momentarily وراح تبدأ بالشغل مرة تانية من حالة لأخويا ودسقاته بإيش دوام شاور كردو بفرته وكوتون جهازه لأخويا لكاركو تبو دواء وإيش بكاته. You see, these are very literary ways to talk about things. بشيكي زور أدبي أنا بس يشتغاني كردو. Okay. خوي narrative paragraph كبيدوستو يعني بمشي باسي لي أكري لنا وأدب لنا ونسيني جوريا. بلام إيوه كبن باسي بكن باسي حدث كان باسي event كان زور محدد تربه. Of course أجر أتانوي creative بن أتوانا بمشي metaphor تاجان lecturandني تاجان فيكم تحطوا تشبيهات مثل ما هي عاملة فيكم تحطوا يعني تكونوا creative بالكتابة تبعكم بس إذا ما بدكم ما في أي مشكلة narrative writing في يحكي عن حدث صاير وأنتوا بدكم تحكوا عنه كقصة وها هي. Okay. Any questions? The format of it is similar, just like any other format that we have. Introduction, supporting sentences, and a conclusion. But just be careful about that. When we're talking in a narrative paragraph, موضوعك جاذب، الموضوع بيكون مختلف. كيف بيكون مختلف؟ بالانترودكشن احنا بنعطي مقدمة للحدث، بنقول في هذا الزمان وهذا المكان. Okay, so we give a time, we give a setting, a time and a place, and we introduce the characters that were in your story. کاتەکە دانین، شوێنەکە دانین، کەسەکانی کە بەشدار بوون لە چیرۆکەکەی توە باسییانەکەی ئەوە لە ئینترۆدەکشنە. ئۆکەی، با بڵێن دوو ڕدێڕی ئەوڵ. پاشان سەپۆرتینەکانمان هەیە. ئۆکەی، remember the paragraph. The top one is the introduction or the topic sentence. باسی کات و شوێن و کەسەکانەکەین. لە سەپۆرتینەکان چیمان هەیە؟ ئەبێ سەپۆرتی topic sentence بکەین. چیرۆکەکەمان هەمووی لە سەپۆرتینەکە باسەکەین. Then the conclusion کۆتایی چیرۆکەکەمانە. Okay, so التوب one أو الهامبرجر ذكروا مرة تانية. الصامون اللي فوق في عنا الانترودكشن، بنعرف الأشخاص الموجودين، الوقت والمكان. بالسبورتينجز أو بالجمل الداعمة بنحكي كل القصة. أوكي، وبالكونكلوجن شو بنساوي؟ بنعطي يعني الأخير، آخرة القصة شو صار بنعطيه بالكونكلوجن. أوكي، طبعا ما بنعطي أي معلومات جديدة بالكونكلوجن، بنعطي النهاية. So that's the format of a narrative paragraph. Okay, you can use past simple, you can use present simple, but you need to be very proficient. Okay, أتوان past simple بكاربين، أتوان present simple بكاربين. بالام لأستي إيوه present simple بكاربين بو باسكني شيروك past simple بكاربين. Okay, and this will help you also practice your past simple tense writing. All right, I'll give you an assignment. You will write to me about an event that happened in your life, in your childhood, or in your early years. ما يكزو دمك بكوريابة بمدويان الريابة مهمة past. Okay, it's ended. أتوانا تشيروكا كم نمشي وباسكن أشتواني خود شيروكا دابيني كمان فيكون تخترعوا لي قصة. تمام، راح أحط لكم إياها كassignment بالclassroom. The deadline will not be very close, so you will have time. So please do not get me anything from Google. Deadline كتان دورة بيت وأنا بس راح أتي خوتان بنوسن بالام تكالا Google وشتن بومينن. Okay. Any questions about anything we've talked about today?
No, Miss.
هیچ پرسیارتان هەیە فەرموون. No? Okay, what should we do for the remaining 5 minutes? Do you have any topic we can talk about? No?
Miss, about presentation.
Yeah.
I think it's time to someone do presentation for us.
Yes, it is
Why,
time.
Bernard, you always asking
Yeah.
about
Actually, actually, if you do this, when you speak, your speaking is becoming much better,
Yeah.
and
She's right.
your shine is gone away. So please do it. If
we
you want
vote for
your
you. You
skills.
shall do a presentation again.
Well, Benar has done a presentation. I don't want her to do it again. Someone else.
Actually, anytime I will do it. I don't have any. Every time I have a topic to talk about it. Every time, not just one topic to prepare myself. Now, actually, I think about present something, and I will talk about it.
Very good. That's
That would
very
be
good.
great.
That's really really good. أزاينشيا وكو بناروتي ترستان أشكت لو حالته يعني هرشي بابتي بيت بيش قصيلة سرقان أيوة هيك كيشتان.
So we give this task to those students who are not participating, so they will
Yeah, we should.
Like
we should.
have a chance to participate.
الأحسن إنه مثل ما قالت مس بنار لازم يعني تبدوا بإنه تحكوا تحضروا موضوع تحكوا عنه أو تبدوا بالمشاركة أكثر، راح يعني الخجل تبعكم راح يروح وراح يكون أسهل لأنه تحكوا عن المواضيع بسهولة معنا. Okay, so yes, she's right. Please start preparing presentations. Yeah,
If you don't have a topic,
Madeline,
actually, I have
Mohammed,
a lot of topics.
Yeah, well, they do have
love-
topics. I'm pretty sure there are topics out there, and I can also provide you with topics, but I want you to prepare whatever comes to your mind. So please, somebody volunteer and talk about something tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
If it was about grammar, English grammar, you can just do it.
Yeah, anything actually. No, I don't recommend talking about grammatical topics. They can get
About
boring.
daily common words like stop saying very much, or this.
Yeah,
this kind of
exactly.
this.
Idioms, those vocabularies. أتوان فيري vocabulary ممكن. That will be very beneficial actually. فيكن تحكوا لنا عن الكلمات اللي مستخدمة common words in English. Okay. Maybe talk about translation الترجمة. ممكن تحكوا عن الإيديومز أو التعابير المستخدمة بالإنجليزي. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Wisdom Basish website تكتب كم أوروجا فريانا كوتين. Let me tell you about that right now. قلت راح أحكي لكم عن ويب سايت في دروس online. Okay, this website, it's called Future Learn. Okay, it includes a lot of online courses. You can use it. Okay. You can register or log in or sign up. You see, you sign in here and then you can go to the courses. See, they have a lot of courses. So they have online degrees, they have micro credentials and programs, expert tracks, short courses. You go to short courses, okay? And they have a lot of topics. See, introduction to cybersecurity. They have psychology. They have, you see, writing courses. They have becoming a dentist. You see, their degrees are with money. You can buy the degree, but it's okay. You can take the degree and not buy the certificate. أتواني شهادة كان نكري بلام بجداري كردن is for free. Most of the courses are for free. You can find courses about anything, and here you can search online courses. All right, it's very useful actually. كورسات كان online. الدروس يعني الكورسات كلها ببلاش بالفيوتشر ليرن الويب سايت. بس الشهادة بتنشرى بالمال. فيكم ما تشتروها بس تشوفوا الدورة كتير راح تستفادوا منهم. وفيهم مواضيع كتيرة فيكم يعني تبحثوا عن المواضيع اللي انتم بدكم اياها. اگر كاتان هي توانن دوري اونلاين ببيرن لفيوتشر ليرن. زۆربەی دەورەکان بەپارە نین بەڵام شەهادەکەی بەپارەیە. ئەتوان شەهادەکە نەکڕن کێشە نیە. گەر کاتتان هەیە بەشداری بکەن و جۆرە کۆرسانە سوودی لێبێنن لێ ئەبینن. هەروە وەبسایتێک کەش هەیە کۆرسێرای ناوە وابزانم.
Coursera. Yeah, I signed up on this site. Yeah, it's really beneficial.
Yeah, that one too has a lot of beneficial online courses. Yes. All right, guys. Do you have any questions?
You know, Miss, what I did in Coursera? I applied for composition, how to write compositions.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
And essay.
Yeah, that's really good course.
Because sometimes I prepare myself for IELTS.
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to apply for a college. This.
Very good, Esther. Yeah, we'll talk about IELTS as well, and I'll give you some tips.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss.